Okay, next on the agenda, we're gonna be looking at plugins again, and we're gonna install a few of them that I always install on my websites. So we're gonna go to Add New, and we're going to just search them. The first one is going to be called, let's see, Google XML Sitemaps. Right here, I've already got it, but Google XML Sitemaps, and we're gonna click Enter. Google XML Sitemaps. This is going to build a sitemap. This is a thing that tells Google all of the pages on our website. So we're going to click Install now. And we're going to activate it. There's really nothing else that we have to do. We don't have to go in. We don't have to go in and, like, I think it's under maybe appearance. Nope. Settings. Yeah. XML sitemap. This just says right here, we're going to notify Google about updates of your blog. We're going to notify Bing. We're going to add a sitemap URL to your website. Again, it's just a bunch of technical stuff that you don't necessarily really need to understand. You just need to understand the fact that you have it, and it is going to notify Google every time you click post. When you make a new post, it's going to ping Google and say, hey, this website has a new post. Go ahead and take a look at it and figure out where you want to put it in your index. That being, where do you want it to show up in Google? So that is that was XML Sitemaps. We're going to go back to plugins, and we're going to add new. Contact Form 7. Contact Form 7. You can see 1 million active installs. That's because it's a really good plugin. We're going to click Install Now, and we're going to activate it. And let's go to Settings, see if there's anything. Okay, when we go to edit this, click Contact Form 1. It pretty much shows you what it's going to do. So your name, your email, what is the subject of your message, what is your message, and a submit button. We're not going to really do anything with it. All we need to do is see right here, this what's called a short code. There's that little piece of code, and I'm going to show you what to do with it. So we copy it, Command C, and now we're going to go back to Pages, and we're going to go to our contact page that we made. Click Contact. Real quick, I'm going to go to the contact page in the website so you can see what it looks like. Use the form below to contact us. Contact. We go into this. We'll click Enter. You could either do it right, you could put it in right here. I believe it'll work. Command V. You could also go into the text editing, HTML coding section, and paste it in there also. It's still going to work. We're going to click Update. Now we're going to go over here, and we're going to refresh the page. There you go. Contact. Use the form below to contact us. So they're going to put their name, their email, the subject, and the message. And when they click Send, it's going to be sent to the email that you had set up in your account. So if you go back up over here to Users, your profile, contact info, it's going to send an email to this website right there. So wherever you want those contact forms to go, that's where they're going to go. So make sure that your email right here under contact info is where you actually want to get your email. Personally, I make a new email for every single new website that I make, and then you can forward all incoming emails from those new emails to like your main Gmail account or your main email account if you want, or you can just kind of keep a little log of all of your emails and log into them every few days. Honestly, though, you really rarely get people using that contact form. So anyway, that's your contact form. Let's go back. Let's install a new plugin. We're going to go to Add New. And we're going to search. We're going to search for Auto TOS. That stands for Terms of Service. Auto Terms of Service and privacy policy. This is actually something that you need to do if you are going to be like selling things on Amazon. Also, it looks really good in Google's eyes that a website has a privacy policy. It just looks more professional. So we're going to install that. We're going to activate it. And let's go into settings. Okay, so you see here, our full name is going to be Classroom Envy. I'm going to copy this because it's going to be used many times. The name, Classroom Envy. V, possessive names, Classroom Envy, '*S. Domain name, it's right there. Command C, Command V. Minimum age, I don't know, 8. This time period for changing fees, I don't know. Time period for replying, let's just say 10. I don't know what that is. Venue, we are in Michigan. Court location, Michigan, Michigan. Save changes. So we've updated all the settings, and now here's what we're going to do. There's those short codes that we just talked about with the contact form. We're going to copy Terms of Service and privacy policy. I'm going to copy that, Command C, and we're going to go up here and we're going to make a new page. Add new, privacy policy and TOS. We're going to paste that short code in. Oh, I don't like that bullet point. That shouldn't be there. Let's get rid of this. Command V. There we go. And we're going to publish. Go back to the website. Go home. Here we go. So this is a great teachable moment. You see that it did not show up here. Well, remember when we made that menu? We have to go back in and add that page that we just made to our menu. So we'll go here. Appearance, menus, privacy policy, and TOS. We're going to check that box and we're going to click add to menu. Right there it is. Now we're going to save. There we go. Privacy policy and terms of service. And terms and privacy policy are coming soon. So we have to go back and do something that I forgot apparently. So let's go to settings, auto TOS and privacy policy. Oh, plugin support. This is interesting. Oh, here we go. On and off. We have to click on. There we go. Go down here, save. So now it'll update that short code so it will actually be on and display. So I'm going to go to a different page and then back. Bingo. There we go. Now you've got all of this legal document out of the way. You've got your privacy policy and your terms of service. It autofills all of your information, Classroom Envy. If you wanted to put your name in there, you can see like ads appearing on our website may be delivered to users by advertising partners who may set cookies, blah blah blah. Business transfers, cookies. When you go to this website, when you send someone to Amazon, you're dropping a cookie onto their browser, so that just means that you're going to get that commission. So you've got this, you've covered your butt in terms of making sure that everything that you're doing is legal. So that is a pretty important plugin to use. I use that on all of my websites. I'm sure that there's a lot more plugins that I normally put on there, but these are kind of the main ones. I'm going to do one more for you just because it's kind of, it's a heavy plugin. Go add new and search. It's going to be All-in-One SEO. All-in-One SEO pack right here by Michael Torber. 1 million installs. We're going to install now. And we're going to activate. And it's going to probably pop up right here. Yep. All-in-One SEO. Dismiss. Settings. There's a bunch of tutorials in YouTube on how to use All-in-One SEO. If you don't want to use All-in-One SEO, there's another one, and I'll show you what that is here in a minute. But this just you can set the title and description of all your pages. So if we go back to like our posts now, let me go in here, best pencils for students with autism. Now you can actually change what shows up in Google when people search this. So if you don't want that to say best pencils for students with autism because it's in your URL, what you can do is you can say like pencils that work great for beginners, for beginning writers. And you should try to keep it somewhat short, under 60 characters, so you can play around with your title. Pencils that work great for autistic students. Great pencils. There we go. That's just simple. Great pencils for autistic students. And then the description. So you can see right here is the description, and it's picking up the description from the content that is written in the page itself or the post itself. But we can change that. So when you're looking for a website, when you're looking for writing utensils for your autistic students, you don't always just click immediately what you see. You read the description. So you want your descriptions here to be engaging and captivating, and you know, you really want to kind of sell your website and your post before the user is even on the page. So now we get into kind of writing ad copy. We could say like, writing is tough for all beginning students, but even more difficult for those who are autistic. Make sure you set them up for success in the classroom. Okay. And you can get 160 characters in the description, but this is a little bit better. You want to try to, like I said, be captivating, and try to get people to come to your website, and then offer them very good, valuable information. By the way, this is absolute crap. I wouldn't. Hopefully, you would never buy from a website that looks like this, but you'd actually write a comprehensive review for the end user, because Google truly does look out for the end user, and they try to find the websites with the best content that is the most relevant to the search that the users are searching for. So they would look at this page right here and be like, that's crap. I'm going to make sure that shows up on page 100 because this is just no good, period. So you want to have plenty of text. You want to have different images. I'll do a completely different video on how to embed a video from YouTube onto a page. That'll be the next one. So anyway, that's all-in-one SEO, and it just makes it so you can change the titles and change the descriptions. All right, I'm going to stop this video now. It's kind of ran on for almost 15 minutes now. I'm going to come back and show you how to embed a video into your page or your post.